That's what we were talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody out there in the Facebook world? I am your host, Eddie Soto on T.S.E, the Soto Effect. To my left is my son, Eddie Soto Jr. He wanted to be down here, so he said, hey, I want to do the video with you, Dad. Can I do it? And I was like, of course, because I am trying to get my son into fitness. And with him wanting to do this with me, that already shows me that what I am doing is affecting his life. Oh, and as always, behind me, Big E. Now, guys, let's do a recap. Come here, Ed. This is how Dad does it. Listen, guys, today was Family Fitness Friday. When I do Family Fitness Friday, what I want to do, my son's crazy. What I want to do is I want to, involve the kids and friends or anybody who wants to do it, because then the fitness is easier for me to do, and it also, they get involved and they also like doing it. But listen, guys, my kids aren't professionals. They're not going to be diesel overnight. But the key is you want to get your kids into fitness, and you just want to plant that seed in their head, because then they want to do it all the time. And as they get older, they'll do it as they get older, and they'll really take it serious. So right now it's probably fun and games like when you saw in the video. But I promise you, you're just planting the seed. So by doing family fitness, you're planting a good seed in your kid's head that they're going to take with them as they get gradually older. And it's already working, because Ed's here with me in the bathroom, the dreaded bathroom, for Family Fitness Friday for our recap. Now, let's do a little recap. As always, guys, we do abs. When I do abs, I really try to focus a lot right here, guys. This is what you really want to focus, because it's real easy for us to get a 4-pack. Yes, a lot of us guys have the 4-pack, but sometimes we can't get below that, and it's really hard for this to shine through. And that's why I do a lot of leg lifts, and I also implemented today a new workout, which we had a partner, and you can do with your kid. Now, we did it with a partner. You do a leg lift, but now you're adding tension by someone pushing your legs down. What happens is, with the tension that you push down, you're adding resistance to your leg. And by that, you start really targeting the poochie pouch. Yes, guys, the dreaded poochie pouch. And don't laugh at my son. I promise you, he's into fitness now. I was really skinny when I was a kid, and look at me now. So I know my son is only 12, and I'm 39. When he gets older, he's going to be a beast. Right, Ed?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
He agrees, I agree. It's going to take time, but he's young yet, so I'm letting him have his fun. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to really force your kids into the fitness. You just want to plant the seed. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm planting seeds with a lot of kids that are not even my kids, like the friends. They were out there. We had new friends today, right, Ed?
Yeah, 3 new friends.
Yeah, 3 new friends. Ask them. And I don't remember their names, but we did have 3 new friends. And, I know they're going to go home and tell their parents. And I told them, hey, listen, tell your parents, my name's Eddie Soto. You can come on my Facebook and view all my videos, because all my videos are what, Ed? Free 99. Yes. All my videos are free 99. I don't know. He paused and he froze. He was like, but hey, listen, it's live. That's what happens. But all my videos, guys, are free 99. Another thing, remember, water. I talked about water. It was really important. It was really hot out there today, guys.
It was.
If you do fitness outside with your kids, you want to be really, really cautious. Don't do it when it's really bright and hot, when it's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. You kind of want to wait till after 7 o'clock, when it's still a little bit light out, but it's nice, a little breezy. You'll still get a good sweat, I promise you, because they were sweating. I was sweating. And again, the kids were having a good time, and that's the whole point. Remember, you're planting a seed in your kid's head so that they can take fitness with them as they get older. Now, as always, Ed, I'm going to have to ask you to excuse yourself for a second. I did post on the, when I posted the video, I put the message saying that I have a new oblique burn you can do. Now, obliques, again, it's really easy for us to get a 4-pack, but it's hard for us to get this part and to get this part. And this is why I do obliques a lot, and this is why I do a lot of leg lifts. I always implement obliques, and it's really important. Go ahead, Ed, you can sit down right there. Just watch I don't hit you with this, because I'm going to be swinging this for a second. Now, again, this is 15 pounds. This is an oblique burn I'm going to do on both sides. I'm going to do them for 10. But now that I'm actually getting anatomically correct, you can see what it's actually going to target when you do it at home or at the gym or wherever you do. Again, 15 pounds, not a lot of weight. Please hold it tightly. You want to put one hand, cup it with the other. Do not get it loose. I am not responsible if you whack your wife, if she's walking in the door, if you knock your kids out, or if you break something in your bathroom or wherever you're doing this. So please be very cautious. And I gotta watch myself too because it is kind of small in here and my son's here and I don't want to whack him. But now look guys, this is an oblique burn that's gonna really target, and I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna turn and show you what happens. You wanna grab the 15-pound weight and you're almost doing like a hammer jack, like if you're hammering something. Right? So you're doing it with the weight. And the trick is when you go up, you want to squeeze, when you come down, you want to squeeze the oblique the opposite side. I'm going to show you right here live. This is how it goes. It goes like this. 1. Cool. See? 2. Look at my obliques on that side, guys. 3. Squeeze. 4. Yeah. See that? 5. My son's watching live. 6. 7. I'm planting that seed. 8. 9. 10. That whole side, I was showing you live. I was targeting. Now you switch. Same thing. Watch out, Ed. I don't want to knock you out. 1. I'm not responsible. Your mommy's going to kill me then. 2. 3. She's going to knock me out. 4. She tough too. 5. Come on. 6. 7. Oh my God. I'm really burning. 8. 9. Hold it. 10. Now look. Guys, that was one set. Yes, please, thank you. I've never had someone really giving me water. This is awesome. You might be in more of my videos.
I'm water boy. I'm sick.
No. Excuse me. But guys, look. That was one set. I targeted, by going like this, guys, I'm targeting this whole area. I'm not just hitting my obliques, I'm hitting all of this. This is really key. If you really want to shed fat on your stomach, if you really want to get the cobra look, if you want your stomach to really stick out, always remember, hold your stomach in, as I'm doing right now. You can see I'm holding my stomach in. But I like to show you guys live. I always take my shirt off on Family Fitness Friday because so does my son, and he has no shame in his game, and I tell him, yo, take that off, yo. He used to be, come here, Ed, come here.
I used to be scared.
Listen, guys. My son's a big kid, but he's only 12 years old. He's going to stretch out, so I'm not even worrying about it. But now I'm planting that seed in his head where he's going to start taking fitness seriously eventually as he gets older. So I'm going to let him have his fun now, and this doesn't bother me because I know this is going to turn into this times 10 because I'm his dad. Hello? What? Come on, are you serious? But listen, I already planted the seed because now he's in here doing the video with me, and he was really interested in it, while a lot of the other kids are already sleeping. Seriously, a lot of kids are sleeping, and Ed's still awake. He's still hyper. He said, yo, Dad, I want to do the video with you. And that made me feel good, so that's why he's here. But yeah, planting the seed is really important, guys. Now, water. Thank you for the water. As always, guys. But yeah, really, abs, family, fitness, amazing. It works. It's been working all the time. It doesn't have to be Family Fitness Friday for you. If you don't have time on a Friday, it could be Family Fitness Tuesday, Family Fitness Saturday, Wednesday, and so forth. But get your kids involved. It'll help you, and it'll also help them in the future. My secretary.
Paperwork.
As always, guys, I always do research. Ed, I want to get you down here too.
What?
But yeah, try that oblique workout, guys, because my obliques are burning. I just did one set. Okay. And remember, if you really want to shed fat on your stomach, always do it before you go to bed. Because what happens is when you sleep, you burn calories, your heart's pumping. Trust me. What was that?
I don't know.
Hold on, I need something here for my knees. Let me use a towel.
There's another towel if you see.
Okay, I always like to come down here somewhere one-on-one. Come here, Ed. You gotta try to get in on this. Oh, just a little bit of your face. All right, guys. As always, I always do research for you guys so I can help us out with our everyday efforts to lose weight or look great, shed fat, build muscle. But it's Family Fitness Friday, so it's always about the kids. Lately, I've been doing stuff that we shouldn't feed our kids, and they all have been mad about it. Go, Gert. Oh, come on, Dad. You know, everybody's upset. So I wanted to change up a little bit and try to encourage you to encourage your kids to work out so that you can have moments like this where your kids are really into it. And eventually, my son, when he's older, he's going to look back at this and say, wow, Dad, you know, I remember when we first started, because I started somewhere. Listen, my stepfather, true story, my stepfather, Angel Rivera, he is one of my friends on Facebook. My stepfather, I love him because I'm going to tell you what, I did get into fitness because of my stepfather. I used to watch this man who was really skinny but super cut. Cut like Bruce Lee. Honest, true story. My stepdad, Angel Rivera, was cut like Bruce Lee. And he even had the Bruce Lee jumper set.
Really?
But I used to watch this. Yeah, just a true story. My stepdad, my dad, because he raised me, so he's considered my dad, but I call my stepdad, whatever. But anyway, listen. He used to do push-ups with his thumbs and his pinkies.
What?
Seriously. I used to watch this man do them, and he was inspired by Bruce Lee. So watching him as I grew up, I used to start doing push-ups. You can ask my stepdad, Angel Rivera, who's on Facebook, and I hope if you're watching this, I love you for this, because a lot of this is because of you. You inspired me. But I used to watch him do push-ups with his pinkies and his thumbs. And then what happened, eventually, I used to do push-ups at home in the bathroom. I swear to you. This whole bathroom thing goes back to when I was a kid, honestly. Yeah, because I used to get bullied when I was a kid, Ed. I used to get bullied a lot, I ain't gonna lie. I was skinny, freckled face, looked like Fonzie. Some people out there who know me probably see me now and be like, wow, Ed really did change. And I did, but it's because of fitness why I changed. And if there is bullies out there, or you are getting bullied, trust me, adding fitness does change your life, man. It really does. Look at my son back there.
You're a heavyweight.
But yeah, because of my stepdad, doing those, go ahead, watch out, please don't hurt me. Put that down. But because of my stepdad doing those pinky push-ups and seeing him, I was inspired to do push-ups, and I did them every morning and every night. And eventually I started getting boobies, man boobs. You know, I was really skinny. I eventually started getting man boobs, Eddie. And, you know, eventually I started adding weights and gym. And it started like that. So a seed was planted in my head. And my stepdad was the seed. So thank you, Angel. And now I'm trying to plant that seed in my kids, his friends, their friends, families, and my other kids. And that's how you're going to get your kids into fitness. But hopefully this will help you with it. And, you know, there's a couple benefits to getting your kids into fitness. Here's a couple. Kids who are active, and by this I mean, you know, they go out, they play in the park, whatever like that. They have stronger muscle and bones. It's a scientific fact. They have leaner bodies. Okay? My son's really not that active, but he is starting to be active, okay?
Yeah, I am.
He said it himself. They have leaner bodies. They are less likely to become overweight. They have decreased risk of developing type 2 diabetes.
Oh.
That's great. That's a good thing, Eddie. Yeah, listen to this, buddy. They have lower blood pressure and lower cholesterol, and have a better outlook on life. Meaning they pretty much are really happy as they get older and fitness is in their life. They have a just better outlook on life. You know, you'll have a kid that's really happy all the time and not just like a pain in the ass. Like a lot of our kids that are out there. But really, there's 3 simple elements to fitness, and I'm glad Eddie's here so he can hear this. There's 3 simple elements, guys, to fitness, and you can teach your kids this at the park. And for instance, here's a couple examples. Running away from a kid and saying who's it or tag, basically that's considered endurance. Okay, that's one of the keys. Endurance. Crossing the monkey bars with their hands is actually considered strength. That's number 2. So you have endurance and you have strength. And the number 3 element to fitness for children is bending down basically and tying their sneakers. That's considered stretching. So stretching or flexibility is number 3. So endurance, strength, and flexibility is really important.
Tie my shoes.
Is really important for our kids in fitness. Now, and you should encourage your kids in these 3 important elements. Now, let me go over the 3 elements and their benefits. The first one is endurance. Endurance, develop when the kids is regular, active, and aerobic. Basically, when they always go outside, play in the park, chase outside. It's always good to get your kids outside. We got to stop keeping our kids in the house because we need to get them outside to be more active. When they're more active, this is how they get more leaner. This is how they have better hearts. As they get older, this is how they prevent themselves from getting asthma and so forth. So it helps with the heart, and it helps with heart, actually, endurance. It strengthens the heart and improves the ability to deliver oxygen to all their blood cells. And that is a really big key because a lot of kids out there are obese because a lot of us parents keep our kids in the house. I think it's really important. We need to get out there with them. If you're afraid for your children's safety, then go out with your kid. Let's not keep them inside. My kids be outside all the time. Ed's been out. Yo, I'm going to tell you something. My son's big, but he lost a lot of weight. And I guarantee you that it's because of free 99. Right, Ed?
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell him. Boom. Okay, he said it. Okay, number 2, the second key is strength. Now, improving strength, it doesn't have to mean that they have to lift weights. You don't have to have your kids lift weights, especially kids, because you really don't want them to lift weights.
Mm-hmm.
But they can do sit-ups, they can do push-ups, they can do pull-ups, things like this without weights that can actually help them. And it works on improving their muscles, it improves their physique as they get older, and it also helps with other beneficial heart benefits. So you don't have to have diesel kids. That's not what I'm saying. But if they have a little strength as they get older, they will put that into their fitness along with their endurance. These are the number 2 key. The number 3 is stretching. It is always important to have our kids stretch. Whether or not they're in fitness, it is really important to have our kids a little bit limber because that way they avoid injury, especially if they're outside and they're active. If you add stretching, you can always teach your kids stretches. A few of them are really, really simple. Like I always showed you, the back and forth helps with their lower lumbar. The putting the legs to the side and squeezing like this helps with their hamstrings. The grabbing the one foot on each side and pulling back for about 3 or 5 seconds helps with their front. I'm telling you guys, it's really simple stretches you can do. Lean in. You can show your children this. That'll benefit them as they get older. So those are the 3 elements. Endurance, strength, and stretching. I just gave you tips on how to get your kids into it. And they can even watch this video and see and what I was explaining and how it'll benefit them as they get older in the future. Because it's not really, listen guys, this is not a night and day thing. Our kids are not going to become superheroes overnight. But what you're doing is you're planting that seed. Because the seed was planted into me. And now this is a 39-year-old man before you who is proud of how I look. Because I had a seed planted in me when I was like my son's age, by my stepdad. And now I'm doing it to him and everybody else. That's all it takes. And, okay, last but not least, this is big, guys. Our kids spend too much time on devices.
Yeah, I do, definitely.
Yes, devices. I try to get Eddie off of that a lot. Now that's playing video games. That entails on the phone, social media, YouTube, Facebook. Especially YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
Yeah.
We are allowing our children to fall into a society now that is all about social media and an alternate reality. And by us doing that, it is affecting our children's health. We're starting to have more and more obese children because more and more kids are starting to just not want to be outside anymore.
Lazy.
They want to be lazy. It's getting hard now for us as parents to get our kids to even clean or help clean because
they're too lazy watching YouTube.
They're too lazy games. Or they want to watch, he's saying it, YouTube games. I did it
myself.
He's one of them, and I stopped a lot of it. And I told Ed, I was like, look, you say you want to have muscles when you get older. You want to look like dad. There's a couple changes we got to make. And myself as a father, I should be mad at myself because I fall into that same trap. Like a lot of us parents that just allow our kids to do that. But I think we should all come together this year and just be like, you know what? Let's go to a park. Or you know what? You can only play for about an hour or 2 hours a day. And then you have to go outside and run around for a little bit. Because that's going to benefit our children. So we have to get them away from this social media life, this YouTube life, this Instagram life. It's taken over our lives. I mean, if we had none of it, if we had no phones, no TVs, no YouTube, no social media, can you imagine right now, if it was all gone, poof, what we will all be doing? We will all look mad stupid. We would look at each other with our thumbs in our butts like, what do we do now? And that's the problem. Because we don't know what to do. Because we rely on the system. All of us do. I do too. I fall into that trap too. We rely on the system. Without it, we'll fall apart. Society, done. We're all parents. We don't even know what to do. Here's what you do, guys. Start getting your kids out. Start having fun. Start doing active stuff with your children together. Fishing. That's what we're doing. Definitely. We are going fishing because Daddy got a new fishing pole.
Yeah,
yes, I am a fisherman. I got a nice one. But getting out with them, being active with your children is better than being at home and watching them just let their lives slip away. And the future for them would just be horrible. Because imagine if we just allow our kids to keep doing this throughout their whole life. The future for them would just be, they'll be mindless zombies. I'm serious. I mean, it was to a point that I got into like altercations with my son because he would physically cry and like lose his mind because I didn't let him play a video game, or because I didn't let him go on YouTube. But this is because I should blame myself, because he got so addicted into this world of socialism, and I'm the one to blame. But we're changing that. Right, Ed?
Yeah.
We're changing that. We got Family Fitness Fridays. He's more active. He's always outside when he's down here with me. So he's doing a lot of things. He's losing weight. And this is something you could do with your kids. So, yeah, guys, really, really, let's try to get them away from the social media and the TV and the eating a lot and the video games. I mean, it's fun to have video games. I have video games too, but I do not play it like that.
Yeah, he would never play them a lot.
I don't play them like that.
Sitting there, like Uncharted 4.
I got Uncharted 4. I haven't even played it yet. Like, seriously.
About a year.
Yeah. I don't play it like that. I try to savor it, soak it in. But you could do this with your kids. It's really important. You really want to get your kids into fitness, get them away from the video games, from the social media, and give them some chores. Give them stuff to make them more active, but do it with them. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do the fitness, do it with your kids. If they don't do it right, don't be mad at them. You're gonna actually do it. This is gonna benefit yourself, but it's gonna benefit your children later on in life. Boom, boop. Anyway,
American.
That's my talk for today, guys. I figured I give you a couple keys of
Biggie.
how you can help your kids get into fitness, get your family involved, get your friends involved. This is Eddie Soto on T.S.E. The Soto Effect. Eddie Jr. On T.S.E. The Soto Effect. Future T.S.E. The Soto Effect. Junior Soto Effect. We got to come up with a name for that. Imagine that. I can't imagine. That would be, man, if I lived to see that, that'd be my proudest moment. To see my son have something like this, a video, and him just looking all kind of broad, be like, yeah, this is the dad of that. I'm not my dad. And then I'm over there on the wheelchair and shit, like, damn, man, I told you guys, you should have heard me, free 99, with no teeth and shit. But that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm shooting for. So, you know, I don't have to look like this. My son can look better than this, and that's what I'm going for. That's what you want to go for, you know? Let's all keep positive, guys. Get off the negativity. Everybody always putting negative stuff on Facebook. Please start posting positive stuff. I mean, a lot of people do that. But let's try to use Facebook as a platform to try to reach others, because that's what it was for. It was really to reach people that we haven't seen or haven't met. And I'm actually reaching it to touch people in a way that's all free 99. Yeah. For Eddie Soto, Eddie Jr., and Biggie. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned.
There's 2 Biggies, actually.
Gonna take a little break, 2 days off. Monday, boom, arms. Is it Monday arms? No, Monday's chest. Oh, yes. More.
Chest?
Yes, chest. I do chest Mondays. We're gonna do more reverse bench press. And I went heavier again, guys. I am building strength with this reverse bench press. You want to keep watching. This is something you want to add to your workouts. You'll do it one day, Ed. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. I got more to offer. All you got to do is keep watching. And remember, no one can change you but you. God bless.
Free 99.
Free 99.